See this green light? I'm just spraying this where the magnet is coming from. Can you see it? Can you get some kind of reply?
Hello, Basil.
Hello. You alright? Yes, welcome back to another video. As you can see behind me is DYEHOUSE Lane. Now this lane is the oldest lane in Rochdale. I'll just show you around here. It's just by the it's by Wardle, where Wardle meets Small Bridge. Now this lane round here used to go all the way up to Syke back in the day, and there's another part of the lane that used to go to Blackstone Edge. Now on this lane, like I say, it's the oldest lane in Rochdale to my knowledge. Now back in the day, from Clegg Hall times, was a lot of history. Now in the floor I believe is a haunted doll, and this is from previous videos that I've done on this lane. I've done over 40 videos on this lane, but I've not done one this year, so it's been my first video this year. So the doll is buried in the floor. It's called Arthur. Me and Arthur know each other well, so I'm going to go down here. I'll show you around DYEHOUSE Lane and about the history of DYEHOUSE Lane. So let's do it. It's about, what time? It's about 9:45 now. This is an unscheduled video, another one. I was supposed to be playing Magic Nautica, but the rain's put it off. But the rain stopped for now, so I'll see if we can get some content blasted out. So I've come a bit closer to home, and it's obviously because of the rain. If it gets hard, I can just abandon shit, but it's me in Whitworth. I don't have that luxury, so I can stop filming if I need to. But this is Wardle, this is where I'm from. So we'll go and speak to the doll, and I'll show you around here. I'll try to show you the history of DYEHOUSE Lane as we walk down. So to your left here is where they used to make pottery. There used to be boards all around there, and there used to be a mining, well, there were mines down here. I know there's definitely one Small Bridge, Nookeray is one of them. And you can see around here where they used to make pottery. I'll see if I can show you. It's dark, obviously you can't see it, but in the walls around here is it's like pipes where they used to have water feeds to make the pottery. It's obviously overgrown now. But the doll, obviously, I want to speak about the doll. Obviously, they didn't know how to manage haunted objects back then. So what they'd do, they'd bury them. Well, now we put them in glass chambers, usually with some kind of magnet hold, so they can't start to affect the living. There's many dolls that we know of. Not half the doll, Annie the doll's one of them. There's a couple of other dolls as well that are well known, and this one told me it was called Arthur. We've not been around, we've not been to see each other for a while. So this lane has quite a history. There was a Boxing Day death where someone's body got dumped. There's also many things from the past on this lane. A friend of mine died up that lane. He came off his bike and ended up in the river, and the river's just where you can see the wall. And this were early hours of the morning, but this is going back some time now. So all these houses wouldn't have been here that you see up there. You can just see the rain starting now, so I'm hoping I can get this content blasted out. But the rain does affect activity, as using EVPs or what's called electronic voice phenomenon. Rain does have an impact. So what the fuck? Have you seen that light there? Right, that's that light you see there, yeah? There. You can probably see it, just make it out over there. That light is usually above Ogden Res, and we're going to keep an eye on that light, because this is why I get air phenomenon in that area. It's usually above Ogden Res, and you can see it right at the 12 o'clock of your screen, and look how bright that is. That shouldn't be that bright, to be honest. and that light tends to disappear because I know that's above Ogden Res. As you can see now, it's just dimmed. This is the thing about this light, yeah. I keep seeing it, and this is why I've got a thermal camera now. And now it's disappeared. Now you can tell that's not a plane, and now it's gone. So this light obviously sticks out at me a lot, and that looked like that we're above Ogden Res again. I can see it vaguely in the distance, but it needs to be more consistent. I don't think anything's on the flight traffic control because it's always the same thing in that area. Anyway, I'm sure you've seen that. I don't want to go too much on about it, but I'm going to do a video on that particular light in that area once my thermal camera comes, which it should be coming very soon. It should be in the next couple of days. So I'll tell you, one time we're walking down this lane, I think it was like 3:30 in the morning, and this is when this lane's very active, and it's due to the history. I come down here on a full moon, it's quite active. You always get some stuff from the Dall all the way up, usually to the Clegg Bridge. It's because the area is charged with free electrons off the train, and there's power cables nearby, and then you've got all the history which stimulates the activity basically. So as you can see, there's 2 lights left, and then once we hit the last light, it is it's time to get spooky. If you continue on this lane, you'll come to Clegg Hall, and everyone knows Clegg Hall in Rochdale. But if you're not from Rochdale, Clegg Hall is probably a building from the 10th century, and all you got to do is type Clegg Hall in to maybe Google, and it'll come up. But there is an old burial ground as well in Clegg Hall that I'll be going to soon. As you can see, the light on the left is the last light. So this is, I'll just show you this now. It says Clegg Hall Fisheries here, and this is where the doll's buried in the floor. So we'll show you this doll. Well, you can't see the doll obviously because it's in the floor now. Obviously, if someone wants me to dig it up, I need to take a lot of precautions. I don't have permission to dig either. So it would be really good if we could get this doll and we could store it somewhere. But I need premises for that, which I don't have. Right, it's about to get real spooky, so I'm going to hit the tube at this beginning bit by the bridge, and we'll see what comes out, because this is where the body was found. There's a ping straight away. Another one. It could be that line there, but I highly doubt it, because this hasn't happened before. You want to communicate? So we're moving away from the line now, which is there. There's vicious pings. So obviously something happens on that bridge to someone once, and I think he hung himself, but I'm not sure. Do you want to talk? I know you're here. Pat. Hey Pat, you alright? That old mill's one of the old textile mills, I think, from back in the day. That's still standing. There's car breakers now, but in Clegg Hall there's tunnels, right, and the exit to one of the tunnels is just over there. You can see it in the day, but not at night time. But there's the exit coming off the fields basically, but you can't see it. Another ping. It's 3 pings. You wanna Pat, is that you? Right, 1 second. Let's get my K2 reader because there's too many pings at the minute. What? Right.
Pagan.
I'm not pagan. Are you a pagan? Don't know what pagan means.
Play.
Play. Well, that's why I've come down to speak to you, yeah. My name's Basil Brush. I don't think I know you. I know most of the spirits on Dice Lane. I don't think this is one that I know. No, Milligouse.
The box Basil.
The box? Right. You can tell I'm well known on this lane, and the attraction with the magnetism is high due to me knowing each other.
The box.
They obviously like me here, I think. So the rain's just starting to kick in now, so I'll see if I can get what I can before I finish. Who wants to talk in the box?
You start to...
Stir that a little bit then. So there's mine on this, well, it seems to be a good dumping ground in that area. Everyone seems to come here to dump the shit, which I think is so wrong. Take it to a skip. Dude who owns this land must get pissed off. I'm sure he does. Sorry, I've got there we go, spikes. Alright, Milligouse spikes. So it goes to show this lane's still got activity, and we're just approaching the old mine. So there's lots of wildlife on this lane usually. Is that you? So there is evil on this lane, I know there is. But one time it stole my balloon, which was rather funny. I've got a video, it's evil. Stole my balloon, I think it was called. It's a 3-part do. It was on this lane. It's the old mining house that you see. Obviously the dude lives in that house now, I think. And to your right here is the old mine. So obviously the mine went into the house, which is there. And that's the mine there as you go in. Obviously you can't get in it now when it's all been closed down or whatever and filled in. But that's where you'd go. So just a bit of a flicker then. But when we get to the door, that will go straight to yellow. Right, 1 second, let me try something. In fact, I've got a good idea. Whilst I'm here. I did have my paranormal pen somewhere. I can find it. Oh, it's in my pocket. Right, watch this. 1 second. I'd usually use a white noise to attract them, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn my light off and I'm going to go to the pen with the pen. So you don't see much at the minute. What you're looking for is that. So what I'm doing, I'm just spraying it on the floor. I'll show you the camera so you can see. So that's all I'm doing, is spraying that on the floor, which should give us some kind of stimuli. I'll turn my light back off. You wanna come talk? Arthur, can you hear me? No? So don't seem to get much on the box at the minute, but that's obviously when we get to the doll, which is like literally less than 50 yards away. That will change. I'll tell you now, it'll change. Oh. And one time I was here and forcing alpacas down there, but it was too difficult. I didn't have the equipment that I had back then, but I can't see alpacas being around here. Well, I'll cut it here and then I'm going to... Right, still pings, look. It's in the sky, it's right above me, which is weird. Is that you? See this green light? I'm just spraying this where the magnet is coming from. Can you see it? Get some kind of reply.
Hello, Basil.
Hello. You alright? Who is it? Is it Teresa? That's nice, isn't it? So if you want to laugh, yeah, I want to show you my new belt. Oh, it's actually broke. It's called the new string belt. It's the washing line belt, which I think is pretty funny, to be honest. You have to tie it though, you see. Another pink. See its green light? Right, I'm gonna have to tie my pants because, as you can see.
Over here.
Right, I'm coming now, 1 second. I know where you are. Is it Arthur? Yeah, I thought so. Right, 1 minute. Right, you probably can't see me, it's because I'm trying to do my pants. So, if you want to see me do my washing line pants, check it out. One second. Right. So we've done our special pants. Oh shit.
Always.
Always, yeah. You can see.
Strangled.
Oh no. Got like little rope. Anyway.
Radio.
Radio? Oh, you want radio? Right, I'll sort that in a minute for you. So this is where Arthur resides, in this area here, and you might be thinking, yeah, okay, yeah, right, pal. Watch this. So what we have is yellow. So that's measuring milligauss, not electricity, and there's obviously something in the floor here around this area because it just gives off that read. So around what you see here is an old community. There must have been houses or whatever here back in there. There must have been some kind of residence, and you can see how powerful that is. Arthur, do you want to talk?
Blessed.
Blessed.
Brandy.
Brandy. Is that what you like, yeah? So obviously I'm glad I came down here because I can get a quick video out when right, who is it who's above me? You want to tell me your name? That's weird doing that because that green, look, if I go up here, yeah, it's green, but as soon as I start coming down here into the floor, and this is where it gets interesting, already, right, I'm going to hit the box and see what I can get. Right, rolling on the box. Be last take on the box, but we just want to show you around here. Arthur, do you want to leave your voice in this device? You've done it before. So there is a story here because further up I've caught the white lady on camera when she manifested, but I've got this in one of my early videos on my channel, and now I've never seen her since, and I've come down here, like I said, for like 40 times to try and capture her, and I've not been able to. Arthur? You want to talk? Now, if you're watching for the first time on this about this lane, I'll show you the old track, basically what they used to use. So this is probably a lane or a pathway from the 10th, 11th century, and they've put these boulders here to stop the gypsies coming on and parking up here. And this is obviously a flat open land from when the community must have been knocked down. What is that bag? Is it soil? What is that? Oh, it's rubbish. So I'll show you up here. Now I'm only going up here because, one, I doubt I'll see the white lady, but just in case, and 2. I've done videos on this lane before, so I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I know I've had some new subs recently. You see that's gone to green now. We're away from the doll, and we're good. It's green. I've had all kinds of weird noises coming from the woods before, and this lane is charged by positive electrons, which that finger there you can see, well you probably can't see it because my hand's in the way, but that pylon there, it stops here and it charges this lane. That's where the energy is coming from. See, it dips down, and obviously there must have been a mine, something to do with a mine over there, and you can see with the way the land's dipped. Anyway, I'm going to with the tube because I've got a feeling that there's someone behind me. Right, rolling. Yeah, right there, right, yeah. You're right above me in the sky. You come talk if you want. Don't be shy. This way, I wish I'm a GP pointer. I always forget it. You can see where the old stone that's still here. So obviously this would have been used for the mine. This is the way you go to Blackey Edge. There's a way you can go to Black's Edge this way, and obviously you can go to Sark if you were going the other way. So let me just finish up round here. You see Rochdale. More pings. I'm sure I sent someone down there then. So the weather's starting to pick up now. So it'll be time to end the video soon. So obviously I captured the white lady on this road as she passed across. Yeah, I've got a video of it, but it's a TikTok video.
Stressed.
Are you stressed? How come? Can you come to this device I'm holding? And it'll flicker. This is where the train comes right underneath. It gives this lane vortex energy, which you get off the tunnel, and then it gives it positive electrons, free positive electrons, which come off the train. The lights that you see over there, that's the old church.
Stalker. Graveyard.
Graveyard. And then Clegg-Hall, obviously you can't see it at the minute, but I could go down there and show you, but I don't really feel I have to. You wanna come talk?
Gun.
I've had this before on here. Whoa. There's a car coming.
Heart attack.
Is that what happened to you? You have an heart attack? There's some marked graves around here. They're all down there. Come up here. I have to cut the video in a minute because the simple fact is it's raining now. So I'm going to have to cut it. But yeah, you can just go straight down here if you wanted to. The metal detector would pick up anomalies, but British Rail need to sort this fence out if you ask me. I don't know where these pings are coming from. Oh no. Thanks for talking. It's obviously not the best because it's raining. So anyway, it goes to show like what they did back.
Tree. Where am I?
You going down this lane? Is that you, Teresa? I reckon that's Teresa if you ask me. This happened yesterday when I was at Todd. I kept getting magnet pings from the sky. Right, hit the box.
Follow me.
Follow you. I can't see you. I don't know who you are. If that's you, I can't see you. So you need to be more specific in what you're asking.
Listen.
I'm listening. They always say that. I lit the box, but you can see the magnet box / taking the boxes. They've asked me to listen, so I always use the box to try and give them a chance to. Obviously the weather's getting too bad now, and this is why I think the activity is diminishing. We're on a full night, seriously, it's a different full moon. So I just want to show you that it's been green, and it'll stay green until we hit the doll again. Now, if there is enough interest, I can come back and recover the doll. But I've got no story. I would love nothing more to recover a doll. Just to shut people up, that's all. The doll. So nice if you want. Start going up in a minute. There you go. Straight to yellow. Right, Arthur, I'm going now. Nice talking to you tonight, but it's raining now. See you later, Arthur.
I'm here.
I'll see you soon, yeah? Back to green. Right, so 1 minute, so I'm going to get a torch and then 1 second. Right, so that's the end of the video really. It was just a quick video on DYEHOUSE lane because I've not been down here this year, so it's where this lane started for me, because I believe I was chosen on this lane. Now the second video on my channel, the second ever video. I have no equipment, I've just got a camera basically, and I think something's following me on this lane at early hours in the morning. Now I didn't have the knowledge that I had then that I have now. I kind of knew what was going on after, when I think about it a little bit more. But anyway, cheers for watching. Terrorise that like button if you can. Maybe leave a comment or whatever. It ain't the best video, but for me personally, I just had to come down here and try and replace the Randy Nautica video that I need to do, but I haven't done yet. So I'm going to try and do a video every night this week, because it's Friday the 13th. So, but obviously the weather can be, well, it doesn't help really sometimes. So, anyway guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next Randy Nautica 25 video. We'll be on Whitworth Rail Track. Anyway, this is DYEHOUSE Lane, and this is Tales of Basil Brush. Peace. Coming back from DYEHOUSE Lane. Watch this. It's still coming from the sky. Whatever's is. Thought I seen a light behind me then. Whatever it is, obviously in the sky. See?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, see you later. I think that's Teresa, to be honest. Are you going? Still there. This looks well weird when the car's coming down. Where are you going, Teresa?
Are you a friend?
I am, yeah. Wow. That magnetism's too high. Be worth it. Right. And that is pretty spooky. I know I've got stuff following me, so I've got stuff at home for this. It's called the BAZZIL Mandarin light, and I just light it up and it should stop this, but it's quite often where spirit will follow me. home. It's not the first time, it definitely won't be the last. Anyway, peace for now.